Life is unfair. That is the first truth most people spend their lives trying to escape. You were not given the same opportunities as others. You were not born into wealth. You were betrayed when you gave your all. You worked harder, but someone else still got ahead. Life is not balanced. It never has been. And yet most people waste their entire existence crying about this unfairness. They complain, they blame, they resent. But tell me, has complaining ever changed anything? Has crying ever shifted destiny? Has blaming others ever built a future? The harsh truth is this: because this message is not about pity, it is about power. The unfairness you feel is the very fire that can sharpen you if you are willing to stop crying and start moving. So listen carefully. If you want to rise above, if you want to transform pain into strength, this is the moment, not tomorrow, not when it's easier. Now. From childhood, you were taught that life should be fair, that good deeds lead to rewards, that honesty brings respect, that effort always equals results. But soon, reality shattered that illusion. You saw dishonest people succeed, selfish men rise, hard-working souls ignored. Most never recover from this disillusionment. They cling to a fantasy that fairness exists, and when life proves otherwise, they drown in bitterness. But here is the truth: fairness is not a law of existence. Life was never designed to be equal. It was designed to test, to challenge, to forge. The sooner you accept this, the sooner you stop being paralyzed by disappointment. Unfairness is not your enemy, it is your training ground. Every time someone with less talent outruns you, every time you are overlooked, every time your effort is ignored, you are being sharpened. If life were fair, no strength would be needed. But because life is unfair, only those who rise despite the odds become unstoppable. Stop expecting fairness. Expect challenge and use it. Why crying keeps you weak when unfairness hits? Your first instinct is to cry, to complain, to seek sympathy. And yes, releasing pain is natural, but staying there is poison. Crying may ease your heart for a moment, but it does not build your future. Complaining may gather attention, but it does not create solutions. Sympathy may comfort you, but it does not change your destiny. The more you dwell in self-pity, the weaker you become, because energy follows focus. If all your energy is spent on why life is unfair, you have nothing left to fight with. Look at history. Every man who rose from nothing, every leader who came from the shadows, every warrior who became legend, they all had a reason to cry. They all faced injustice. But instead of drowning in it, they used it. Crying makes you a victim. Action makes you a creator. And the choice is always yours. Transforming anger into action. Unfairness will ignite anger. If uncontrolled, will destroy you. But if directed, it becomes unstoppable fuel. Every time you are rejected, every time you are betrayed, every time life spits in your face, feel the anger. Do not numb it, but then channel it. Turn rejection into motivation to improve. Turn betrayal into strength to walk alone. Turn setbacks into fuel to train harder, think sharper, rise higher. Anger is energy. Do not waste it on bitterness. Convert it into momentum. The man who controls his fire does not burn himself. He lights the path. Life respects only one language: action. Not excuses, not tears, not theories, action. The man who acts, even clumsily, is further than the man who waits for fairness. The man who keeps moving, even when hurt, is ahead of the man who sits and cries. Every day you sit still, unfairness grows heavier. Every day you act, unfairness becomes fuel. Action is the cure to injustice. You cannot change the world's fairness, but you can change your position in it. You cannot erase betrayal, but you can rise above it. You cannot stop pain, but you can build strength because of it. So act, train your body. Discipline your mind, build skills, cut away excuses. Each step you take is one more victory against the unfairness that try to break you. When life is unfair, you are tempted to blame everyone else: society, family, fate. But blame is another cage. The truth is, unfairness will not stop. The only power you have is responsibility. The moment you take responsibility, even for things not your fault, you reclaim control. It was unfair that you were betrayed, but it is your responsibility to heal. It was unfair that you were born with less, but it is your responsibility to build. It was unfair that life broke you, but it is your responsibility to rise. Responsibility is not about guilt, it is about power. Because once you own your life, no one else can control it. The world does not remember victims, it remembers warriors. And every warrior was once a victim who decided to rise. You are standing at a crossroads. You can continue crying about how unfair life is, or you can transform that pain into a sword. You can remain bitter, or you can become unstoppable. Being a warrior does not mean life will become easy. It means you stop expecting it to. It means you use every setback as fuel. It means you face unfairness with a steady heart and an unbreakable will. When the world sees a man who refuses to break, it eventually bows to him. And that man can be you. Life is unfair. But do not let that truth make you weak. Let it make you unstoppable. You can sit in self-pity for the rest of your life, or you can rise, fight, and build the future you deserve. The world is not waiting for your tears, it is waiting for your strength. So stop crying, stand up, take action, and never again waste energy wishing life was easier. Instead, become stronger. If this message cut through your excuses, then it was meant for you. Comment below, I will like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more lessons on strength, resilience, and truth, subscribe now and keep walking this path with me. Life will not be fair, but you will be ready.